Welcome back to another edition of Ego on Break. I'm your host, Dynamite J. Andrews. Got the Mississippi Madman, Logan Creed, sitting to my left.
Yeah, my hair's a bit wild.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
wild-haired and bushy-tailed, he said.
Yeah, I was riding
But talk about the Great Southern 8. This is the 9th or 10th year. Yeah, I mean, so we had one or two get canceled because of COVID and stuff. So honestly, I had to sit down and count and see what you were actually on.
I missed the very last one because I was sick as a dog.
So yeah, going to be exciting. Going to have kind of a like a rebrand almost. We're doing a little thing where we attempted this last year and COVID shut it down, but we're going to have another promotion host the Great Southern 8. So this year's going to be Battle Zone Championship Wrestling hosting Pro Wrestling Ego's Great Southern 8. It's going to be at their home building in Raleigh, Mississippi, November the 20th. And we're going to do just a little something different.
So, the National Guard Armory.
No, the, what'd I say?
You said Raleigh building.
Yeah, it's the multi-purpose building.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
My bad. I'm just making sure.
Even though we've had some heavyweights in the tournament, for some reason we've had
maybe 2 or 3.
I say it's got a little reputation of being like a cruiserweight style tournament. This year we're going to throw that out the window. Smallest person we got is a heavyweight. I mean, we've got heavyweights and then we got some super heavyweights. So not going to be a lot of cruiserweight action. Definitely going to be a lot of heavy hitting.
They came for stiff, huh?
They definitely going to come for stiff. I would probably, if I had to guess who the smallest guy in the tournament at this point, would probably be Vladimir Koloff or Minotaur.
Right now, I would probably say Minotaur, but like he's actually got some muscle on him right now for the first
Minotaur from Louisiana, representing the great state of Louisiana. He is a Mississippi mainstay, Louisiana mainstay.
On that list, he's the one we've known the longest.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he definitely...
we've known him since the day we walked in the door.
I was going to say, he definitely is a Southern staple.
Yeah.
And I look forward to having him in it. We've tried a few years in the past and just never worked out. So we finally got him this year, and hopefully everything goes the way it needs to go, and we get to see Minotaur in the Great Southern 8. It's a long time coming. And I did mention Vladimir Koloff. He is representing Alabama by way of Mother Russia. So looking forward to that. If you've seen Vladimir, you know that cruiserweight's not in his repertoire, but hard hitting and entertaining
he's
is.
What, probably 230, 240?
I guess something like that. He definitely is over the 205 live.
But I've seen him come off the top rope with splashes and drop kicks.
Yeah, I mean, he moves.
I mean, he's a big old boy.
He moves like a cruiserweight. He just not one, you know. So really looking forward to that. We've got J.D. Jenkins, another Mississippi mainstay. He's worked Louisiana and Alabama and Florida and stuff like that. So definitely a Southern guy. He's born and bred in Ego.
Homegrown.
So definitely looking forward to that. See if the full-time beast can pull it off. He's taking a little bit of time away to focus on MMA, but we've got him coming back this year for the Southern 8. Looking forward to that. I'm really excited. He was supposed to be in the tournament last year. And again, due to COVID, things didn't work out. But full-time beast going to be there representing Mississippi. So pretty excited about that. Logan Creed's returning from Georgia. If you've seen Logan Creed, not this Logan Creed, but the taller Logan Creed, you know that he's a monster, man. Like he is a heathen for sure. And he's been known to dive out of the ring to the floor.
He's one of the returns to the actual Southern.
Yeah, going to have 2 returns, I believe.
He's been it before, and
so looking forward to him being there.
God, do you remember which one he was in?
Logan Creed was in like the 5th or 6th.
5th, yeah.
I
remember he got beat by your ninja back in the day.
Yeah, by Mr. Quacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's been known to dive.
Yes.
So I'm not gonna say you won't see any cruiserweight action, but definitely not going to be coming from a cruiserweight. Logan is definitely a double XL, I would say.
I think he's your biggest one. If I'm just guessing.
Well, maybe the tallest.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean height. Yeah.
Speaking of tall and returning, Ryan Ocean returns. He's representing Florida. He was in the second or third Southern 8. So it's been a little while. It's when we had here in Brandon.
Yeah, it was second.
And if I remember correct, he made it to the finals.
I think so.
I think it came down between him and Christian Blake.
Yep.
And Christian Blake defeated him. But really looking forward to Ryan Ocean being back. He's a cool guy. And if anybody represents anti-cruiserweights, it's him. Because he has a hate for cruiserweights, I guess you could say.
He's on a mission to destroy all.
So I don't know if he'll get to destroy a cruiserweight in his size, then there is none. But be in it he will be, and return he will be. So I'm looking forward to that. Then new to the tournament and to the fans here in Mississippi, Derek Neal from Kentucky. This guy is a throwback to like a Stan Hansen type of guy.
I found him on
complete
accident.
Yeah, I mean he's a beat you up kind of guy. I
go through loopholes of YouTube, and I saw him one day and sent that guy to you, and I was like, you got to book this guy.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Derek Neal. He's a guy I've watched and became a fan of through YouTube and things like that. I know he works a good bit over in Alabama for like New South, I believe.
I think he even had a few Ring of Honor matches.
Maybe so. I'm not 100% sure. And then we've only got 7 so far. We haven't revealed the 8th guy. We're going to reveal him soon. But this guy may be the largest for pound for pound kind of guy, largest weight guy. And he's representing Texas. His name is Angel Camacho. And Angel will remind you a lot of Ace Romero.
Okay.
He is a triple XL for sure, but the guy can move. Been known to do a moonsault off the top rope. So
better strengthen them ropes, bro.
Yeah. So looking forward to seeing Angel. He is by far like one of the favorites for me, just because like we haven't had a guy his size in the tournament. And I'm looking forward to seeing if size matters, you know.
What do you think, Cardio?
I've been watching him in Bayou Independent Wrestling. He makes the trips over from Texas to there.
He's the one with the big beard, right?
Yeah. Well, he's got a beard.
A beard. Well, you know what I'm about.
But
for me.
He has entered into a partnership with the Nightmare Jeremiah there in Bayou.
I've seen him on the posters. I haven't seen him work though.
You know. Who knows what's going to happen? Nightmare is always around in Ego.
Might have Mr. Jeremy show up.
Who knows what's going to happen? I mean, out of everybody here, he may be the one that has backup. So
them creepy videos he's been putting out.
That could definitely be dangerous if Nightmare's lurking in the background somewhere. So
I saw he went to SWO and made somebody eat some floor food.
Yeah, oh, did he? So
that's like he stole your gimmick.
Angel and the Nightmare could be interesting. Nightmare is a former winner of the Southern 8, so he may be wanting his tag partner to be the same.
All the way back when we was in Clinton.
Yeah, so it's gonna be exciting. I believe I'm excited to announce the 8th guy. I'm not gonna announce him here just because we haven't.
Now, are you gonna do the team match this year?
I don't know if I'm gonna do the team. This may be the first year not to do it. I'm thinking that we're going to do maybe a tag team match, but maybe not a Survivor Series style.
Cool.
Just because a lot of times that match makes things run
really
long.
Because it being a Survivor Series and you got 8 people you got to get rid of.
Just looking forward to a tag match, I think, just to break up the pace a little bit. Either that or try to do some women. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But right now plans are for a tag match, but who knows what's going to be the final version of the Southern 8. So
I'd like to see little people.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but they're getting.
I know they're hard to find.
Yeah.
Gotta follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, so. I guess so. But no, they're going to be in town about a week maybe before the Southern 8.
Really?
Going to be midget wrestling returning to the Hideaway.
Okay.
So
cool.
Pretty excited for that. Going to try to go over there and hang out with some of those guys and see a few of our old buddies.
Is the guys we used to use to work for? Really?
They are.
That's cool.
So
Kid Devil and Little J.
Yep. So definitely want to go see them. Maybe just hadn't seen them in several years. Talked to them a little bit online, but
it's probably been 8 years or better since we saw them.
Probably 5 for me for sure. Yeah.
I know it's been about 8 for me.
So excited for that. Excited for Southern 8. Anything else coming up in Mississippi wrestling you know of?
I really don't.
I know Battle Zone has a ton of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Bringing a ton of names. So they're building their Widowfest for March, and it's it's gonna be star-studded for sure.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. That and the Southern 8. I'm always looking forward to Southern 8.
So you got a pick to win out of the 7?
I'm a big Koloff fan, so I'm gonna go with Koloff.
Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all.
I like everybody on the card, but he's definitely the one I'm gonna pick.
I've got to root for my hometown guy. I mean, JD Jenkins is.
I love JD.
I mean, he's born and bred ego. I'd almost say he bleeds ego if you cut him. You know, E, G's, and O's would fall out of his arm. But yeah, so I'm. Who knows? May see. We've seen this feud a lot with JD and Vladimir. If that was the final match, man, I'd hate to know what would be in store with those guys running around.
Hard hitting.
Definitely wouldn't be fun. Not for somebody.
It'd be fun to watch. I just don't want to be involved.
What wouldn't be fun to be the two guys in the final match, because they had. I mean, this is a pretty stacked roster here. You know,
whelps and bruises are coming.
It's gonna be painful. I'm assuming. Yeah. You know, guys that win may not, just because you won don't mean you're the winner. You know,
so the ride home that night's not going to be a pleasant
the next day I see Epsom salt baths and
ibuprofen.
You know, it's going to be different for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to have a heavyweight Southern 8.
That's cool. That's a cool name, actually, a heavyweight Southern 8.
Yeah, no doubt. Look what rhyming words do. So I'm pretty excited, man. Like, I'm excited about the Derek Neal, about Ryan Ocean coming back, Logan Creed coming back, Angel Camacho. I mean, I'd like to see him in person.
So, I've only seen him on posters. I knew exactly who. I was like, I know the name.
Yeah.
I
mean, dude's big, man.
I think BIW is fixing to have a show somewhere.
Yeah, no, they had one Saturday.
Is that what it was? Okay.
Down in Natchez, I believe, and I'm not sure if they've been. I don't think Natchez is a regular stop for them, but I think it's becoming a regular stop. I think they've been there once or twice before. Normally they run Brookhaven when they come over to Mississippi. So pretty excited to see them being in a new town. You know,
that's cool.
Natchez definitely had a.
Because it was Kobe Rutland's birthday, so late happy birthday, Kobe.
Yeah, happy birthday, Kobe. Late birthday.
I wished it to him on his birthday.
Yeah, so, I'm excited, man. Things are picking up a little bit here in Mississippi. Several people are running events. Like I said, you got the Battle Zone guys, you got BIW, you said something about SWO.
Yeah.
There's an SWA, there's an EPW, I think, up in Boonville that's running pretty regular.
Oh, yeah. I never knew if you say Boonville, I know who you're talking about.
I believe they've got, and I don't want to misquote, they've got a big name coming in here in the next week or so, I believe.
No idea, bro.
But I can't remember who it was, so I don't want to misquote it and advertise the wrong person. If you just look up like EPW, Boonville Wrestling, Mississippi, something like that.
Yeah, check it out on Facebook. I know they're on there.
Yeah, something should pop up. I know Joey Abel just went up there and wrestled for them last weekend, wrestled their champion, and almost was successful, but someone ran in and attacked, and you know, Joey, sometimes he's in a good mood, sometimes in a bad mood, so he saw an opportunity. This guy's beating him up again, so they both kind of put the boots together to him together. So the champ may have won the match, but he definitely didn't win the war, you know. So crazy stuff. So you were saying Nightmare went to SWO and made someone eat food off the floor?
Yes, that's why I saw it on his page on Facebook. He wrote it.
Any idea who the person was?
I don't remember, to be honest with you.
See, I haven't followed very much of SWO. I don't really know what's going on down there.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to eat that. So, I mean, not gonna say I haven't used the 5-second rule before, but I don't want to be fed by Nightmare.
I didn't want to be fed by you.
So, you know, things happen. Yeah, anything else? Like,
I really haven't watched much here lately.
It's gonna be real short, I guess.
I've been so much busy at work, other crap in life right now. But
things are definitely a new normal.
Yeah, definitely that.
So let's go out with something. Did you happen to watch the Daniel Bryan match?
The one with oh God,
I forgot the guy's name. Was it
Minoru
Suzuki?
No, I've seen clips on it, but what I saw looked really.
Was that
really,
who he faced?
It started with an M, so I think that's right.
I think I'm right. Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I do want to watch it. I heard it was really, really good.
Somebody did a highlight reel, and that's what I saw. Because I don't have the channel that it's on, unfortunately, so I haven't seen it. But I usually can find it, so I usually do try to watch it.
Okay.
But like, man, he's working such a different style since he's in AEW compared to WWE.
Oh, really?
It's not watered down
back
like
to
it
normal?
was. He's the American Dragon again. That I love because that was always my favorite gimmick. And I mean, he's Bryan Daniels.
Right.
He doesn't have to be Daniel Bryan.
Right.
You know, I'm like, well, that was always stupid to me. I'm like,
well, I mean,
why would you take his real name and flip it?
I mean, I got why they do it, but at the same time, to me, you get some guys I understand, but if you bring a person in who has name value, why change their name?
And think about all the shirts and shit you missed out on the American Dragon gimmick.
Yep.
One of the coolest things I thought I did in WWE though was the where he was doing the vegan and he basically had the Wood Championship and all that. It was kind of hokey, but it was good at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it was fresh. I mean, it was something that's been done, but with a new spin. I mean, it was the Straight Edge Society type thing with Punk and
he was basically
anybody else you want to come up with that's done something similar. But
he was Captain Planet when it came down to it.
Captain Planet, he's your hero.
You shouldn't say. But yeah,
I love Captain.
And I did see Matt Sydal versus CM Punk. That was really good. Yes, that was really good.
That's cool.
Not exactly a long match, but I enjoyed what I got out of it because I'd never seen the match before. And I think he went for a crucifix bomb, and Punk's like, nope, flip.
Oh wow!
And got him when they go to sleep. But it was cool.
Nice.
Definitely some cool stuff, man.
I definitely check that out. I'm intrigued by some of the matchups that's going to happen in AEW. They're locking in a lot of nice guys. So.
But it's looking like where they were saying, okay, this isn't WWE versus AEW. Now people have gotten tired of it, and they're like, you know what? This is a damn war. And because like Vince more or less gave SmackDown 30 minutes free, no commercials on SmackDown to go against AEW.
Good for Vince.
And that's what he was going against was that match with Bryan. And they put that on YouTube, so you can see it, I was going to say. And the CM Punk with Sydal.
Cool.
So, but I'm like, free. But it was on like FX1, which I have no idea what that channel is. I know it's a Fox channel, but because sports are coming in, Fox gets messed up with sports, and that screws up SmackDown, and ta-da! So they had to go to FX1.
But you know what? Like, I think if both companies had a little rivalry, like it'd be best for everybody.
I hate they denied it at the beginning.
Yep.
If it's a company doing the same, Popeyes, Churches, KFC, it's a war.
Even if they acknowledge it or not,
But they should have from the event. It's all wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish everybody could work
feuds
together.
is what wrestling's made of, So even if you're working together, at least work the work,
Yeah. And the rumor is that Wyatt may be going to Impact along with Braun and what was the one with the red beard?
Yeah.
I swear I went Rowan. And I was a big Rowan fan. I never thought they did with him what they should have.
Right.
Honest to God.
I think there's a great place at Impact for some of those guys.
Well,
I hope it's not a like rehash. Oh, let's do the Wyatt family.
Well, they're going to be the Wyndham cult.
Yeah.
Or Cult of Wyndham or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of rehashing,
but
I definitely hope there's a version of success for all those guys. But I think like Bray would be amazing in Impact.
I do too. I think they need that kind of name value right now, bad. And there was another thing come out that supposedly he got let go because of his weight. And
his weight, and he was being difficult.
Well, that was another thing come out though that his weight, and I don't get it. There's a lot of fat people in wrestling. That's no knock to him. He when he was Husky Harris in the original NXT, Now he was.
I was a huge fan of Husky.
I liked Husky. I don't know why I didn't use that gimmick. I guess they didn't really give him an option.
That's the thing, man. Like, oh well, we gave you 4 months. If you didn't come from nothing to success in just a few weeks, then we're done with it. You know,
Good
like,
luck, bro. That's not easy.
yeah. I mean, it's hard to be an overnight success 1,000 times. You know what I mean?
Because I know I left the place and I was gone for about half a year and come back and nobody knew the hell I was, so I had to get myself back over.
That's right.
And that's not always easy to do.
Agreed.
And I got over by putting people over.
Yeah.
And and that just sometimes that don't work.
Right.
But
I
you can either push it to the moon with giving you the best match you can, or you can just lay there and go, oh, I gotta lose.
Yeah.
But that really has nothing to do with it. You're there to entertain the fans.
Right. And that's the most important thing. Well, guys, this has been a pretty good episode, I think. It kind of started off quick, but ended up being pretty decent. So, until next time,
Watch wrestling.
watch wrestling.